Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinky, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that it looks like that stimulus checks can come soon. Both parties at least came to an agreement, and this will be definitely an important step. And now they have to vote for it, but now it looks promising. The second news is about, there was this Ledger hack back in the summer, when all the data who ordered Ledger product was kind of taken away from Ledger. The hacker got the information. But now they put these data public online. So a lot of people can access it now. And they have not just your email address, your phone number, but they also have your address, which is kind of scary in a way. The third news is about that Michael Saylor tries to convince Elon Musk on Twitter that it would be actually great to invest some Tesla money into Bitcoin, just like he did with MicroStrategy. And of course, there's the question, which big major company will be the next who decides that, okay, let's go a little bit but into Bitcoin. So all this in today's video. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you're really interested in blockchain and cryptocurrency, then please don't forget, I put these videos on YouTube every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, every day, you're getting the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So with Blockchain Bloom, you can stay definitely up to date. And also, you can educate yourself with us, right? So the links for courses under this video. There's also a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's a very important one. You can download it for free. But there's another course if you just want to understand Bitcoin and the blockchain before you invest in it. So a lot of opportunities. And I think now it's time to check out the market, because now are interesting moves for sure. Okay, let's do a quick refresh. And you can see that everything is a little bit in red. Bitcoin is going down 3%. Now it's at $22,708. 11 and keep changing. So also Ethereum went down 6.5% in the last 24 hours. Now it's at $608. So now it's a little correction out there. When we're looking at the top gainers, we don't have any. Basically, everything is in negative. When we're looking at the losers, then Uniswap is going down the most, minus 10% in the top 100. Then we have Avalanche, 9%, Aave, 9%, and many of them, look, Litecoin Status, Year on Finance, you name it, many 9%, so around 10%, a couple of. And don't forget, during the weekend, Bitcoin actually went up and crossed the 24,000 level, which is, it's a great increase. And now this is very, very, very normal what's happening on the market. Don't forget, it's not just going up and up and up. There is always a correction. It doesn't mean anything. We are still in bullish trend in the long term. What's happening now, it's ups and downs, ups and downs. It could be easily that, Bitcoin is going to test, for example, 20,000, 20K. And then it would be really nice. It will be just, turned back and then going upward again. So right now, there's a little dump on the market, but I think it's totally normal. I was waiting for it kind of because it was really, really bullish recently. And now let's move on to the first news. And this is now that the stimulus checks could be very soon on the way. Sunday evening, the leadership from both chambers had finalized an agreement. And this is key, at least they agreed. And it is packed with targeted policies that help struggling Americans who have already waited entirely too long. We do know that the last one was very, very, very long time ago, and people are really now suffering. The package is expected to include a $600 direct stimulus payment for Americans under a certain income level. So for those who really need it. But please note, it's half of the last amount. So that was like 1,200. Now it's 600 and it's a little bit late. Christmas is around. I don't know when they're going to receive it, because what's happening now, they still have to vote. But at least now they kind of agreed. So probably the voting should go without drama. I mean, that's what we hope for. And if this is happening and the stimulus checks are out, it can also a little bit push the stock market, push the crypto market in a good way. Here you can see the details, what is going to what, because we're talking about 900 billion all over. And this is this COVID relief deal. And the part of it is the stimulus check. But then you have, for example, aid for struggling small businesses, and you name it. You know, you have here the details. I'm not going to read it now, but now they're pumping money again. The money printer is turned on again, which means more money going into the economy. We'll see how much it will be used, because, you know, the last time what happened that they printed that money. They wanted to help the economy, but the majority of the people, they haven't spent that money. They saved that money or invested that money, and that really didn't help the economy. So we'll see how it will go this time. But it definitely can have a positive effect, at least in short term. The money printing is still on, okay? So we still making this balloon bigger and bigger. And the dollar, the value of the dollar is still going down, as you can see now. So in long term, this kind of money printing doesn't look good at all. But they have to do something now. And actually, it can help definitely crypto and Bitcoin, because the dollar's value going down. So people looking for safe haven, you know, there is gold, precious metal, and so forth, and so on and so forth. But now there is Bitcoin, and it's kind of on the map now for many people, because there are these institutional investors. Bitcoin is in the news now because it broke all-time high. So when people have some money, they might invest now to at least to kind of survive. And this can definitely grow crypto market, because we have to grow. This is important. The second news is a pretty bad one. Anyway, that, you know, if you remember, there was this Ledger hack back in the summer when all the data, I mean, many people, the data who have ever purchased the Ledger product was taken by the hacker. This reportedly includes 1 million, more than 1 million email addresses from users subscribed to Ledger newsletter, and 272,853 hardware wallet orders with information including email address, physical address, and phone number. And you know, one thing is the email address, because it can go out so easily. You have subscribed to other places, they are hacked, and you know your email is out, and then you suddenly just receiving spams, and you don't understand where they all coming from. Okay, so this is happening. So, but these guys know that you ordered a Ledger product, so they can assume that of course you hold crypto. If you buy a Ledger product, so probably you don't hold just a tiny little bit of crypto. You may be buying more or a lot. It also can happen. So they can blackmail you in one thing. The second thing is, you know, you get these phishing emails. They want to download the newest Ledger software to their email. They want you to visit the fake website and give out your 24-word recovery phrase. Ledger always emphasize never ever ask for your 24-word recovery phrase. Okay, so basically, this is the key. But the third thing here, that if these physical addresses are out, they can actually go to your home if you have given your home address. And they can, you know, kind of blackmail you in that way, that we know that you hold crypto, and, you know, you better do this and this, otherwise we do that and that. It's not happening now, but it can happen, right? Individuals who purchase Ledger tend to have a high net worth in cryptocurrencies and will now be subject to both cyber harassment as well as physical harassment in large scale than experienced before, or larger scale, sorry. This is just what I said. So one thing is you have this kind of cyber harassment because you kind of get used to it. But when they can come physically to you or to your family, and it's like not that good. So yeah, basically, your funds are safe because Ledger, it doesn't store your private key. I mean, the company, your tiny Ledger device does. And therefore, even that they hack their system, they cannot get your private key. They don't have your recovery phrase. You are the only one who can store it. Now, the problem is that the phishing emails coming more and more, and if you're not careful, they can get your crypto because you will do something to allow them to have an access to your Ledger wallet because you downloaded the fake Ledger Live application, for example. And another thing is like they know your physical address. So we'll see how it goes in the future, but this is definitely pretty bad. Yeah, as they say here, never share the 24-word recovery phrase. This is key. Then they cannot get your funds and never, ever download anything from the email. You have your own Ledger Live on your computer. If there is a download, it will be available in the application. You don't have to do it from an email, right? Okay. This is actually, I wanted to show you, it's a snapshot, how it looks like, what they receive. So here the people have their email addresses, the full names, the addresses, and physical address, and phone numbers. You know, you think about, they can get this kind of pin hack, or how you call it, not sure, no, it has another name. Anyway, so they know your phone number, and then they can do the hack through that they can get your phone number, basically. Anyway, it's just not good. Third news, MicroStrategy CEO offers to share his Bitcoin playbook with the billionaire Elon Musk. They had a funny tweet, like Michael Saylor tweeted, "If you want to do your shareholders $100 billion favor, convert Tesla balance sheet from USD to BTC, so to Bitcoin. Other firms on the S&P 500 would follow your lead. In time, it would grow to become a 1 trillion favor." And even if now they joking, and then Elon Musk also kind of replied. When we're looking at this, also was funny that Elon Musk wrote on his Twitter side one word, Doge, and as soon as he put this, about Dogecoin, he somehow really likes that coin. Dogecoin price just went up. Crazy as that, because Elon has posted something like that. And definitely, Elon Musk sooner or later will be also interested in the Bitcoin. And now this kind of discussion have started. But the important thing is here, not really this news, because it's kind of, they tweeting and joking around. But which big company would be the next on the list? Who will be the next to enter into the Bitcoin world? US banks, Amazon, Apple, even maybe, not likely now, but Warren Buffett, who is extremely skeptical about Bitcoin. But you never know. We have Google, we have the Amazon. Yes. This is the question. Because when we're talking about institutional investors, we have seen several of them. In this year, this is the hype. Institutional investors getting into Bitcoin. But imagine how much money these guys have. Jeff Bezos with Amazon, Apple, Warren Buffett, you name it, Microsoft. So if they getting more and more serious about cryptocurrency, they are like giants. And if they decide that, okay, let's move just this tiny percentage, 1%. Apple, imagine 1% or 0.5% into Bitcoin. Just like Square did, put 1% in it. Then things can change very quickly. The price will definitely go up. And as soon as Bitcoin starts to have trillion dollar market cap, 1 trillion, 2 trillion, and so on and so forth, it will be very, very serious. And think about gold has right now $9 trillion. If Bitcoin gets to a couple of trillions, the first trillion, and so on and so forth, then it will be big. And it's not that far to get to 1 trillion. Imagine now it's like, let's check. I know it roughly, but I want to make sure. So now we have 400, let's say 20 billion, okay? So basically we have a bit more than double it, 2.5, okay? That makes Bitcoin around 55,000. So when Bitcoin from this point, a bit more than doubles, it can reach easily the $1 trillion market cap. And this is not even the peak of the bull market or nothing like that. When it gets to that, it could be trillions and trillions. And then gold, we have this 9 trillion. Of course, gold can also increase the value of gold, no question, if Bitcoin increase. But we'll see how the crypto market is keeping up. So yes, another guy, maybe Elon Musk could be the next who joined the crypto game. He does have Bitcoin, but according to him, when he ever posted, it was here, he said that, yes, 2019 February, he held 0.25 Bitcoin. So kind of nothing for him, obviously, but it's not a big amount. And maybe he will have more. That could be interesting. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this content, then smash the like button. It's very important. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to receive the daily cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Every weekday from Monday to Friday, I put fresh videos on YouTube that makes you really up to date, because as you can see, you get the most important news. You be checking out the market, and this is very important now as we are into the bull market, things looking very bullish. It's key to stay up to date. See you tomorrow in another video. I wish you a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.